Your style and your flavor make the city rock. They must say the season come out with a bang. Coach Minzy, best round here. Remember that.
All right, welcome back to the channel, everyone. Thanks for joining us in another episode on the coach's desk. Trusting that everyone is doing well and everyone is doing all right. So we're here again with another live stream. May I wonder, I think I did a live stream some time ago, but I'm trying to figure out when was the last live stream. Yeah. But we're here because, hey, Jules, what's up? After World Relays and what Jamaica did, this warrants a live stream. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Jamaica did tremendously well. We blew the roof off over there in Botswana. Yeah, man. Jamaica got a bag of things. Yeah. And I am impressed with, several things that transpired at the championship. And we're just going to have a little conversation about these things that I observe. And, we just have a whole vibe. You get what I say? And just letting you know, folks, just letting you know, don't try to run up because security is extra tight. You see me I say? Security is extra tight. So don't try to run up. I just that me I tell you now. You see me? I must say welcome into all the folks that are here already. Jules in the building, Rob Smith in the building, Foster Angela, Wagwan, welcome in. Daniel Holland is here in the building. Simeon, big up yourself. Taik, what's up? Welcome in. Remember, people, don't run up because security is here. And I'm serious, Rob Smith. Don't take it for joke. Don't take it for joke. This is not a laughing thing. You see me I say? Yeah, man, this is not a laughing thing. A serious meds are going. You get what I say? But people, like I said before, we're gonna be discussing a few things. Firstly, I must inform you that the Commonwealth Games 2026 will not be a qualifier for the 4x4 men and women because there will not be a 4x4 for men and women at the Commonwealth Games. There's only going to be the mixed 4x4. So let me get this up and running already. This will not happen, right? Another thing that I want to make you aware of, just before we get into the nitty-gritty of the conversation, a lot of folks have been, wondering what transpired with Elaine. And it seems as if Elaine is okay. It seems as if things are fine with Elaine. She did a post-race interview. And I just want to read what Elaine said, and it's a quotation. I'm grateful that I crossed the line healthy. So I want you to listen very keenly, folks. She crossed the line healthy. Bear that in mind, right? Coming down the home straight, I felt my leg was heavy, like a hamstring. But I knew I had to bring the team home because we were looking forward to that. We came here in high spirits, and I'm satisfied to walk away with gold. And of course, she concluded by saying, diamonds are girls' best friends. And the ladies in the chat can attest to that. So, I came here hungry for more, and it worked out perfectly. Now, that can mean a whole lot of things. That can mean several things where her hamstring is concerned. But I just read that so that people can understand. And then when we get into the nitty-gritty, if you want to call in, the phone line is also open. We just get straight into it because I don't believe that I'm going to be on long, right? Big up to the management because they did an excellent job. Yeah? And management including the coaches, the technical leader, the all the works. I believe that they did an excellent job. I said it in a video before, and somebody came and said, boy, they respect me for doing that because a long time coaches are get beaten and whatever it is. But we have to give kudos because if everything had gone wrong in Botswana, then certainly the coaches would have been getting the beating for, team selection, for put this runner on that leg, you know what I mean? So we have to big them up for the job that they did. And one would say, why are you bigging up someone for the job that they should be doing? That's their job. That's their duty. Of course. But my grandmother said that encouragement sweeten labor, right? So we have to big them up. So the next time them go around about their job, then they will, put in the extra effort again because they recognize that the people, the fans are pleased. I reached out to someone and they said, I said, wonderful job. And the person said, thanks on behalf of the team, the entire team, the athletes, So that is something that, I have to highlight, because they did well. When you look at some of the shuffling that they did, tossing the dice, working with what they have, you can't ask for anything more. Of course, we would have wanted all teams to qualify, but given the circumstances, we have to say kudos to the coach. And again, the athletes, big them up. They did a great job as well. I think they did all that they could, given the circumstances, given where they're at in their training block. So I can understand that. So big up to the team. The fact that Jamaica topped the medal table, it is something to be excited about. It is something to rave about. It is something to have the hype section going on. So you know what I want you to do, my people? I want you guys to drop some Jamaica flag in the chat. Yeah, man, flood the chat with some fire emoji and Jamaica flag because this is massive. When last has Jamaica topped a medal table? This is excellent stuff. This is excellent stuff. Massive, massive stuff. Yeah, man, flood the chat, people. Flood the chat. Because this deserve more than flooding the chat, But kudos to the athletes. Kudos to Team Jamaica. This is unprecedented. This is extraordinary. This is magnificent. Yo. I am happy. And many people will say, oh, top athletes weren't there. Of course they weren't there. However, you have to work with what you have in front of you. You have to compete with whoever was there. And you competed against them and you did what you had to do. See, the top athletes weren't there, and Jamaica still didn't qualify for 2 relays. So the fact that we're top the table, that is something significant. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, you're going to have a lot of people saying a lot of stuff. Mind you, that is their feedback. That is their reaction to whatever transpired. But big deal. Big deal. You know what it's coming like? You know what it's coming like? My mother saying that she doesn't have no money. And at the end of the day, you see dinner on the table and I don't know, one meat kind. And that is always something that I don't even, I can't even find a word to express. But that is something that always, you know, have me thinking and pondering. How them do it? How mommy do it? You see me? How did my mother do that? Don't have no money, and we never go to bed hungry, and we have more than one type of meat kind to choose from. That is something great. So who wasn't there is not significant in the meat of the matter right now. The fact is that teams were still there and Jamaica went out, we competed, even though we have some heartbreak, you know, because may I tell you, we really have some heartbreaks. But in the midst of the heartbreak, we had triumph. Because when you look at world record performance, when you look at national record performance, when you look at top in the table, yeah? When you look at qualifying 4 out of what? 6, that's more than 50%. So I would give the entire team an A grade. So might put it down to a B plus, but an A grade. And then we might take it up. If those 2 other teams were qualified, it would have been A plus. You get what I'm saying? So kudos. And big up the people who have RTX watching. Big up the people who are hold them heart while watching. The stakeholders of the sport. Big up on yourself. Because a lot of times people don't believe that the fans are important. Even some of the athletes believe that the fans are not important. But we play a tremendous part in this thing. Don't get it twisted. Yeah? We are a part of the stakeholders of the sport. Whether our voice is loud or whether it is silent, we still play a part. You understand? So kudos again to the team. And just a recap, the 4x4 men and women, we are not certain when they are going to get an opportunity to qualify for the World Championship next year, because initially several people believe that the Commonwealth was an opportunity. However, it is not an opportunity. The only event that will run there would be the 4x4, and that's the mixed. And we already qualify for that in a national record time. So we're not going to be having an opportunity probably next year thing that, because unless there's going to be like events throughout the year that we can probably go to, the national trials, we can probably put something together. And, you know, let us see how and when things will kick off, like the ball game. You see it? Yeah, man. You know, one thing that I also have to talk about, somebody calling in. Hold on, the caller.
Coach.
Welcome to the show. You're live on direct.
Yes, Coach. Big up, CD.
Big up yourself, Berto.
Wagwan.
We're there, I know.
All right, first thing, I want to join you in commending the coach and the management team.
Yeah.
You know, I think it was a very, very bold move, very bold to do what they did in terms of focusing on the mixed relays, especially when you consider how depleted the personnel were in some areas. In the women's sprint, we were blessed with tons of talent that we could throw 2 new teams in the 4x1 and never miss a beat.
Yeah.
But, you know, I have to commend them because you see, we always cuss at them, don't take the mixed relay serious. But it showed something important.
Yeah.
We want to act like Jamaica have all the talent in the world. We don't in the 400 meters, especially.
Yeah.
In the sprints, in the 1-2 maybe, or if just the 1 maybe. And not even so much the 2, because we really haven't done that well in the 2 since both gone. But we don't have that many 400 meter runners. When they go to these meets, these development meets, you have 500 heats a run, and up here 48, 47 a run. That not gonna make it. These guys need to start looking at themselves, and if they can't make it to the 400, go run the 400 hurdles now, or the 800. You know what I mean? Just spreading the wings. This 47, if you're of a certain age running 47, I'm barely touching 46. You're wasting time. Look, I mean, Australia is running 2:55. Come on, man. You're not going to compete with that.
Yeah, and I said that in order for us to be competitive in this 4x4 thing, we have to go sub 3 minutes. This 3:01, 3 minutes,
3:01 not taking us
2:59. It's not taking us anywhere, and
2:57 and 2:56 is now looking like a joke thing. I mean, if you have Australia running 2:55, South Africa running 2:54 or 2:55, and Botswana running 2:54, and America's team wasn't there. Consider that, CD. That is crazy, you know? So you're talking about 4 teams that would potentially be running 2:52 under 2:56. We can't compete with that. And I think, you know, again, I give the coaches credit because our 2 best 400 meter runners in the island, Watkins and Watson, to put them both on the mixed relay was a very bold move, in my opinion. I never thought that's what was going to happen.
And you touch a very interesting point that I want to discuss as well, because when you look at over the years this mixed relay, when it just came in on the scene, we the fans have been saying that we don't take it serious. And the first time in history that we took it serious, we did a national record and we won a medal.
And a world record.
No, I'm talking. No, it wasn't a world record.
No, the 4x4. Yeah.
4x4 mix. So we took it serious. We put a solid team together, and we were able to win a medal and a national record.
Yeah.
You can't expect. And you know, people were talking about Berto. Sorry to interject there. People were talking about taking out, because we already qualified, take out Watson and DeAndre so that we can actually qualify the male 4x4. You know, that was something that they could have done, but can you imagine those 2 fellas helped to qualify the team, and then they did not get a chance to pick the cherries in the finals? So you have to give credit to the coaches.
I don't know. The thought crossed my mind. I don't know if I wrote it anywhere. I hope I didn't. But the reality is, you have to look on the financial aspect of it.
Yes, that is critical.
Right. Putting those 2 young fellas and putting them in the 4x4 where they're running the qualifying round and not the final where they can earn some money. It's wickedness. Plus, you want them to qualify as the top. I never knew until I listened to something from Ricardo Chambers that I realized that is the top 6 qualify in the finals, qualify for the ultimate. It's not everybody who made the final.
No, it's the top 6. So they wanted to go to the ultimate. So hence the reason why I think they remained with that team.
I was very impressed that the management stuck to their guns and say, you know what, guys, and send the same 4x4 teams them out there and the same 4x1 male team out there and say, yo, wanna go out there, go fight. And to be honest and fair, our 4x4 teams today did well, in my opinion. Both the men and the women. They really fought with what they have available. And because I don't think the teams, I mean, Javon Paul to me has fallen off. I don't know what happened to him, but he hasn't seemed to be moving at the pace that he showed the potential to be moving at.
Yeah,
and
because
the other guys are relatively new fellas. I don't expect not me. They really tried.
but you know
thing, I mean,
you know where I have a problem with though. Well, I saw Javon running at the pen relays. He did like 47. You get what I'm saying?
Cool. And I knew that. Yeah.
And of course you can look at the conditions, but
yeah.
What I had a problem with, given the fact that they did well, what I had a problem with was the decision making on the track. From Jeremy Bembridge, he allowed the other runners to box him in because he put himself in that situation, and that is a rookie mistake.
That could be a lack of experience as well. I mean, these aren't the most experienced runners.
But he's probably new to the international senior ranks, but this man, all of them have been running 4x4. All of them on that team have been running 4x4.
I'm going to be realistic because I was upset, and not upset, but I was, not feeling good about the 4x4. But then I look at it and I say, we really don't have that many 400-meter runners in Jamaica, male and female. We really don't. I mean, when I say enough quality people, I'm talking about people who are at 45s consistently and at 50 or 51 points. We don't have that many of them, That. We have some people in college that build it. We just have to we have to be realistic here, sir. But
hold on, Berto. In explaining that flaw, I don't think I'm being unrealistic or the massive is being unrealistic. I think that would have given us a better opportunity and chance if we did not make those bad decisions. That's all I'm saying.
And I agree with you. I'm not going to disagree with you at all. You know what I mean? But again, it is what it is in terms of the level of athletes that they have, because if they were faster, they would have been out of the pack.
Mm-hmm. True.
But I agree. You're right. You know what I mean? But I want to touch on one other point before I run off here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. Twin turbos. Lord of mercy, what a set of girl vicious, man. Them on a level. Let me tell you something. They demonstrated something to me this weekend. Their Baton exchanges is the gold standard by which every Jamaican team should study. The way those young ladies took the Baton, I watched how them run off. It's almost like they were so in tune with the men coming at them.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's always a worry, But they were so in tune and they were so right on time when them run off. And they collect the Baton in stride, never break a stride. And that's why the team ran so fast enough.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to tell you something, man. Those girls are impressive. That Baton pass from Tina to Golson is gold standard. Gold standard, let me tell you. I mean, we need to be taking tapes of this and studying it and say, all right, this is how it needs to go.
And again, to Berto, before you finish, one thing that contributed to that, all of those 4 athletes who ran the mixed relays, they are on the island. And from what I understand is that they practice intermittently. So it wasn't like a camp and them stay over and whatever, but they met up and they actually had practice. Because of course, some people are overseas, so not everybody got a chance to practice.
Yeah.
But that's what I heard. They had some intermittent practices before they left to
you could clearly see that the mixed relay team was synergy. They were in sync, they were working as a unit, they looked comfortable. I was looking to see the run-up-on thing. I never saw it. I was worried about Golson running up on Tia. But Tia seemed to me like she was so ready for him that she took off early. Or what appeared to be early. She took off with enough time that when they run down on her, it wouldn't have been a factor. She could still get the Baton in stride. I mean, I am impressed. I mean, for me,
these things take practice, Berto. These things take practice, and without we have been lamenting this for years, that they need practice, they need practice. And you see, a few practices. You see what a few practices can do. So can you imagine if we like going to camp and we spend like 5 days or 10 days together working on these things.
That much. You need a weekend. You need a couple weekends, like every month for a while, or twice a month. I don't think you need 5 days. Because remember now, to be honest, you're a coach, so you would know more than me about this.
Yeah, they don't need. I think
to get the athlete for 5 days.
I think I'm exaggerating there. There. You know, but I get what you say.
In the training cycle, no coach are gonna give them athlete for 5
days.
Nah. We can't get it for 2 days, but
because.
But I mean, listen, I believe as well. I want these same team to run at the Ultimate Championships. I want to see that team, that mixed relay 4x1 team, up against a strong US team. That would be something to see.
Mm-hmm.
That would, and I mean, the 4x4 mix. I would want to keep the 2 men. I mean, I think in fairness, you should keep the 2 women as well, and give them a chance to go out there and do what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not even gonna say I want to change them. I want to keep them, to be honest.
Yeah, man.
I think Rochelle will get better. Leah Anderson look like a lady who was really putting in the effort.
No, not Leah. Shauna K.
Shauna K. Anderson. Okay. Leah Anderson was there, right? She was on the 4x4.
She was on the other relay team.
Yeah, I mixed the 2 of them up. Does Shauna K. train in Jamaica?
Yes, man. MVP. UTech.
She's an MVP. Oh, okay. And Leah Anderson train overseas.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. But I would want to keep the same teams. I would want to give them the opportunity to go there and make them money. They earned it, in my opinion. And I mean, the 4x1 is no question, no brainer. They're the world record holders. You got to keep them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And the 4x4 team are the national record. You got to keep them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But listen, we track and field is still up there.
Virgin, we top the medal table, you know. What I mean?
I don't care who was there, we top the table.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So we got to give thanks and big up and say, yo, kudos to the management team and to the athletes that were able to show up and do them things.
Mm-hmm,
because I'm telling you, the management and the coaching staff took some risk knowing how the Jamaican public stay, and they stuck to their guns, and I have to respect them for that. Because if it never worked out, people would have been up in arms.
Yeah, and I say why we never change this, why we never use this person and all of that. Everybody would have had an opinion. You're perfectly right.
Have an opinion about how it's like to go. Everybody a coach after the fact.
But you see, coaching decision is very, very difficult now. You see, sometimes too, and this is what I've experienced. You see, sometimes you put out the first 4, you know, and it look good, you know. It is always difficult to add someone, you know. However, when you go back to warm up before the finals, and you probably have your reserve and you're doing practice, and you see how the reserve is doing. Sometimes it's just a snap decision a coach has to make, you know. Do I keep this team or do I add this person? Some people are going to get broken, the fans too. But at the same time, the onus is on the coaches sometimes to make a tough call, and it, may I tell you, it's difficult sometimes.
Again, coach, to go back to your original point, this is where the relay camps are so important.
Exactly.
Because what the camp tells you is you get a better feel for what each athlete's strengths and weaknesses are. And if you as a coach see a situation where we need to change X because of Y, you can make that change confidently knowing and say we did this in practice. So the person you plug in and plug out, we understand, say, you know, this is the situation, we have to do it so. Practice will give you that because they'll be more attuned to what is going on and what is needed.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? Anyway, coach, bless up to the team. And you know, did Shania Douglas run in Maryland?
Yeah, man, she ran, you know, she ran the first round of the 100 meters, 11.28 cruising. However, she never reported to the finals. I can't.
I'm sorry, she just never.
Not do her, no. But a decision was made. Just leave it at that.
Well, I'm fine with that. But now 11:28. No, I'm fine with that. All right, coach. Take it easy. All the best.
Yeah, man. Big up yourself, Berto.
All right, cool.
So that's our first caller, and like I said, people, you can call in at any time. So you see the few practices that these people had. You saw how critical these practices can be. Very, very important, and I want them to continue to do that going forward. the biggest youth supporter in track and field is on the phone. Big up yourself. One Kayla and Bobby in the building.
Like, coach.
Oh, go on.
You there? You know that Antonio Watson had the second fastest speed time in the final.
Yeah, me never know. Me know say him split about 43 something.
Yeah, like what? He really him look like he might come back into form and him look really nice. You know what? Make the mix 4x1 so special. Like you can't have too much fast people and it just so you have goals so we couldn't able to tone it down a little bit. Cause imagine so like you have a big kitchenos and it might probably wouldn't work out because they're not coming too fast on the female runners.
No man, it would have worked. You know why? Because they would have put the marker at a longer distance.
Me feel like that was just a perfect team, man. No, that was it. And you know what I realized with Tia them are from them little bit, them are the relay and they never mess up relay. Them really good at, running relays. You know, so Anthony Knight couldn't run and get the second place, but she mess up the woman 4x400.
You think so?
She's the one that messed it up the last leg because them run a fair race. She could have get runs. I mean, I don't know if she not the pan farmer, the finger them too long or what, I don't know what happened, but she dashed the race for the makeup. And she dashed it way. And one thing with Jamaica woman, them always medal when them go the 4x4. The man them probably fall off, but the woman them always leave with a medal for 4x1. And I think like I'm not being, too hard, but I think Stacey and Williams need to start come a world relay more because she not really make finals. She need to start show up at the world relay because she benefit from the relay medal them the most. She never make a final yet. But overall, it was a good championship. You know, I have to take it easy, coach, because I have a lot of pressure on me, because my team, I have to the other team, I can't really put too much pressure on myself,
Me not say nothing. Me just want to know say I got Champions League and me kick off one full side face today. You see me I say so me not say nothing. Yes, because of where I'm coming from. I'm climbing,
What?
I'm climbing.
Coach, I did another day next season at Champion League. But anyway, Jamaica do good, man. And after I think the woman time them good because them have 4 spots up for grab. I think the woman they run a good time for the last year. I just the man them have to. But they must have Commonwealth to come up. So
Commonwealth doesn't offer the 4x4. Only mixed relay is gonna be only mixed relay is gonna be at Commonwealth.
So they never do 4x4 the last time, so why didn't take it out this time?
Yeah, they remove it. They put in the mile and most of the 1500. So something like that. Them remove. Yeah. I don't exactly remember, but them put in the mile run and the 4x4 is not there. They add the mix, the 4x4 mix.
Oh. So just a call to say big up and coach, the other day Kirsta was so wonderful. Oh my God.
Talk. We not talk from that,
Let me tell you something. Jamaica have to go back out whereby they keep 10 kids Trinidad anyway and brought back the 4x400 boy under 20. There can be too much stylings are going and too much noise I make. We have to take back the air because me see Barbados are come talk that they might get bright like how Trinidad and Bahamas when they get bright. Them get bright. It was a good race, but we go back to take back that can me in my feelings about the bad mind turn up in my coach. But it was good though, and I'm looking forward to go to the Worlds. I look forward to go there. And Jamaica have a nice junior team go. If everybody stay healthy, Jamaica go up there. It might not close to. It might be close to Cali, Colombia. Might not be the same, but close to that. The junior them look nice, man. Even the under 17 one them can run like even like Kyle Kelly. Them stay healthy can run from the relay. They like that's all good, And we have Gary Cotton. None of him go Worlds. Kind of a big shot now.
But
we have
Gary, man. Gary have to target Worlds, man.
Yeah, and you have a nice little team, man. And pick up yourself. And I feel like the woman them good for the 4x4 coach, and the man them kind of have me nervous.
Yeah. Yeah, because we might not the top world time for sure.
Yeah, we're in there. Because they run a good time. I saw Silver them get last year. Them at the time up there at the man one was so kind of, shake. But let's see. But big up yourself, coach. I'm go there in the chat. All right.
All right, Kayla, big up yourself and big up Bobby if you might watch,
All right.
All right, cool. So that is Kayla. People, there's one thing I want to mention, and this is significant. Here, Kayla just spoke about the twins. They have been doing 4x1 from Sagicor days. I watch them at the 4x1. And big up to Stickman. Big up to Coach German. Yeah, man. Big up yourself. You know yourself and you know what you do. Right? But the fact that these two young ladies have been on a U20 world record team and now they are on a senior world record team, this is significant to me because it seems as if world record follow these young ladies. You follow me? It seems as if world record follow these young ladies. So can you imagine when we put a good 4x1 female team together? Can you imagine what will happen? You know the US them have a bad team still, We not take nothing from them, But world record follow Tina and Tia. Yeah? And we cannot take that for granted. It might sound superstitious, but it happened twice. So I don't know how that can be superstitious. You see me I say? Oh my word. All right, Mrs. Somebody else are calling. Welcome to the show. You're live. Turn on the broadcast now, please, because it give us a feedback.
Yeah. Me just turn it down quick.
Yeah, man. Big up yourself. What go on?
Greetings. Objectivity.
Oh, what go on?
Couple of things.
Mm-hmm.
McCall for how my jaw open and drop on the ground when they see Elaine walk past that runner. Because as easy as it looked, that was the easiest. It just seemed like something like she was floating and she just walked past her and then shut it down. That's the first thing. It's commendable. I'm so happy that she come back and look like she in top form.
A big machine,
Yeah. Uno say it all the time. I hoped she would come back and run. What's the word? Respectable times. But why she looked like she ready to do something special this year.
I mean, it might seem that way, but remember, she's also indicating that she also needs to be patient.
Right.
And
right.
And that tells me that there is still, and remember, she also mentioned she want to unleash the beast.
Yeah.
A whole lot of things been listening to that something there. People are talking about the whole therapy thing, and me not to penetrate that. Me pull from it some different type of argument with Elaine drop.
Right.
You get what I say? Continue.
Yeah, well, big up to Elaine. The second thing I want to say, because the reason I call is you're alluding to the twins and the world record from how long me talk say I want that since 2022 when we should have had it, the 4x1 senior women. And the twins with Brianna, my vision from 2022, may I say, when the twins and the team that have the junior record, excluding Serena Cole, but if that team transition to the seniors, stay healthy, I want and expect them to challenge that world record big time. So you're not far off. I think the Twins going to have something to say about it at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
If we get the Baton, the Baton around efficiently,
yeah,
I think we have the foot speed. I think we have the foot speed in Jamaica. And I expect it. I hoping to get it. I looking forward to that. So me also I look forward to big dreams. Me also I look forward to the Twins going 1-2 in the Olympics in LA. But that's a story for another day.
yeah.
Yeah, that I'm my wish, my hope. So
interesting.
So all right, up in yourself. Me go and listen.
All right. Objectivity. Big up yourself.
All right, cool.
Yeah, objectivity say people. Man, I look forward to it. Twins them get 1-2. Oh my word. Serious conversation are going, you know. Yeah, man, serious conversation. But yeah, man, as I was saying, they are a part of 2 world record team. You understand? So we have to give kudos. Look like world record follow these Twins. I remember they were supposed to get another one, but some umpy scumpy thing happened and some testing never go on, so say he couldn't ratify and we lose that and then go back feet the next year. You see me? So world record. That was a fabulous run. That was a fabulous run. You get what I say? A fabulous run from our mixed relay team. Akeem with the start. Massive. It was a very good start, you know. But you know what caused this team to pull away? Who can tell me? Who can tell me what caused the team to pull away? That mixed relay team. See, somebody know that. Somebody say it already, quick and fast. You see that second leg there from Tina? You see that second leg from Tina? Oh gosh. We already in the ascendancy when Tina got the baton. Quick and fast. I quickest me see somebody reach a third leg. And not taking anything away from none of the other runners them. But you see the baton exchange, smooth like a silk. You see from Tina, hand over the baton to Kadrian, Tina put up her hand already. A goal. Uno no see say done already. Eh? You know see it finished already. Tina make it thing say, yo, uno no see what go on. Uno no see what me do on the back stretch. And then Kadrian motored around that third leg. Uno cannot underestimate Mr. Reliable, you know. I see over the years, Kadrian get well beaten, you know. Even me put on 2 strap, you see it. But, I'm telling you, big run from Kadrian. And then, of course, when Tia get the baton, uno know say it done, you know. I see if it's on that, and I see if it's anchor that, you know. Which anchor safe on that? Make we talk truth. Uno drop some names. Which anchor is safer than Tia right now? Whether we talk about Elaine, whether we talk about Shelly, whether we talk about Jacko, which one of them safer than Tia? Talk. Come on, man, drop it in the chat, people. Quick. Objectivity say Elaine. Come on, man, quick. People, me I tell you, security there, you know, so now we talk up. Who not talk up security, I got deal with it, you know. Who not talking up security, I got deal with it. Security, you ready? Oh, me forgot about John Hill. Oh my word, I me forgot about John Hill. Hey, a serious match in the people. John Hill, Tia, Shelly, Elaine, Sherika. Then, of course, John Hill happy night. John Hill happy in it. John Hill happy in it. We not talk about VCB days, man. Come on, man. We gone far. But seriously, you know, objectivity make a statement, though. When Elaine get the battle, you know, then it's like Dana just say, oh my God, she get it? Oh my God. It's like Dana said, Elaine get it? Me not trouble. Elaine just zoops past Dana so with ease. Like me tell you a story already, you know. Me can't tell too much of that story that I'm a virgin, you know. You see, we have a Mitsubishi Gallant and him soup it up, pipe out the thing, put in turbo, and all of them fancy stuff there. One time, you know, the people them stop him. I say people, I want to call out the name and get in trouble. Seeing? And you see the boss step in a car and shift and put that in a 6-speed. And you see speedometer buck from 180 and you see computer chip in and you see 220 on the board on the computer. And you feel like a car will lift off like a plane. And so we see a person will stop where get smaller and smaller and smaller. And so when Elaine get the Baton today, you know, Dana just get smaller and smaller. Excuse my excitement, people. I remember Jamaica top the charts now, so we can go on the bag of things. No. Yeah, man. Dana got smaller and smaller and smaller. And then Elaine just show that in a 5 gear and ease up on prips. And say, me nah for something, there, man. And Dana, we are deal with, you know. Brown man security. You know the thing, go brown man. A long time I thought that story. That story that fit everyone at the track situation. You're right, brown man. A long time I thought that story. I bad story. Yo. Me don't know enough. That's why I put on fast driving, you know. Let me tell you. Boy, me I tell you. Put on fast driving, you know, people. I know nice something for do. Follow the speed limit. That is when you were young and youthful exuberance. But on the stop, give on the top ankle leg. What go on? On the stop, put out on the top ankle leg runner. What I go on with? But again, the depth that we have in the 4x1 is unmatched right now. Yeah? And that is something very, very, very good for us going forward. The 4x1 now for the female, the situation is that many folks believe that the team should have run faster. Many folks believe that the coaches shouldn't have changed the team. But when you look at the amount of people that were on that 4x1, you want to ensure that I think they put out the team, the first team to get us qualified. And that is what happened. Kudos. And then you want to ensure that the two people that weren't a part of the first round, they get an opportunity. Yeah. There's a lot of debate about the starting if Sherika is better than Brianna. I don't want to get into that. The fact of the matter is that the teams went out there and they actually won a medal. Qualified to begin with, and then they got a medal, right? Also, too, Lavanya. What we say about Lavanya? May I give Lavanya a thumbs up, folks? I'm giving Lavanya a thumbs up. Why? She panicked, but she didn't panic. If you understand what I'm saying. Lavanya panicked, but she didn't panic at the end of the day. So she put herself in a predicament and she was able to get out of that predicament. So we have to give kudos to that. I think her positioning and how she was looking at the marker possibly was the situation that caused her to trip. That is how I observe what I observed from it. But I hear people talking about she ran off before the marker. On the replay, I was watching that distinctively to see if she went before the mark. And you could see the big long tape across the lane. And yes, she did move when the incoming runner, which is Jodine, hit that mark. So she never run before the mark. Right? And even if she did, that stumble would have put her back one step. So even if that happened, them would have, and Jodine was able to catch her. Yeah. I also see where the maximization of the zone, and I don't know if that is something to discuss, because I think that has been happening. Yeah. Maximization of zone. I think we were just not having fast baton exchange. I think that was what was happening to us in 4x1. We tend to make a few mistakes and try to mop it up with our leg speed. Yeah. So mark your other teams that have won made mistake. I mean, see, US changes them look trash and them still win. You see me? But ours were just out of the world. So I'm not gonna put down Lavanya. I think she did what she was supposed to do, given the fact that she, in my estimation, didn't position well. The first one, she was probably excited, nerves are killer, yeah. But it did not cost us a medal, and it did not cost us qualification. So what no really cost nothing. I don't see any alabaloo and any long discussion about something that, oh, she could have do this, oh, she nearly give away. Nearly never kill a bird, my granny say, no. So I don't think it is secret relay session. They just have relay session with the team. Why we are say it is a secret? Because you never know. I knew about it. I knew about it. They had a few relay sessions, but it wasn't like a camp thing, because them never camp. Camp, in my estimation, of them stay over and yeah, but none of that no go on. I do some link up on them, do some shake out and all of these things. I hear it from good source. Seeing? Good source me hear it from. All right. Somebody send a super sticker. Don Patrick. Big up yourself, Don Patrick. Respect for the super chat there. Yeah, man, we have to cut her some slack. I think she did well given the circumstances, the nerves and all of these things, because a lot of things were on the line, you know. So, and to me, she's best suited on her first leg, and I'm happy that she's able to. Probably she had the sacrificial lamb or them put this so, and she work it well. You get what I say? That is something interesting too. Probably nobody else want to run the third leg, and this of them have to put her. Yeah, and remember, she had the rookie, she had the rookie. So the rookie will get the position when nobody no want, and she can't get no talk. It might sound away, but I don't so it go. She have to get the third leg because obviously, remember, said them they put one of the twin on third leg twin and look like everybody are run left that third leg something there. Me see that that third leg something there. People are running from it, and if Lavana go there go angle herself, you can't beat her. You see me I say? But all in all, I believe it was a top final day for Jamaica. We won the first relay, first gold medal, the first diamond gold medal. Jamaica get that. You see me? And we was it the only world record there? The only world record was in the mixed four because it's a new event, of course. But the fact that we broke it in the first round and we obliterated it in the second round, the final. I mean, that's a big deal, man. That's a big deal. That is big deal. You get what I say? Big deal. And again, the relay something is not no secret, people. Not because you don't know about it a secret. Them now for broadcast nothing. Remember, son, everybody. Remember, son, all of the athletes them live at Jamaica. You know? Remember, say Brianna never did it. Brianna afraid just link up when she go a Botswana. You see me? So, and everybody did that on the ground. But them get some practice in. Them get some practice in, and that is good. And I think that is the way forward. That is the way forward. Let me tell you something, people. Let me tell you something. Yes, when we have these shows, and yes, when I publish videos, and we make a statement tonight, these people listen. May I tell you now? Then listen. All right. Carla, welcome to the show. You're live.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir. How are you?
I just wanted to.
This sound like the goodly pastor.
Well,
Pastor
I might
Adolf.
not be so goodly. Yes, I might not be so goodly, but it is pastor. Yes.
Trying to take the lower season, pastor.
It is the biblical prescription that when you enter the domain, you take the lower seat, and by being humble, you will be elevated.
But I was elevating you, and you didn't want to take it. The elevation. So what you're saying?
No, but you see, I did not get the opportunity to be humble before, so I just had to make it, and then with your persistence, I will.
Thank you.
Accept the accolades. You know,
thank you.
What I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
You have to stay within the biblical prescription, but just to say, I am not like some people who are not satisfied with our actual performance at World Release. I think I'm satisfied. The world has shown us that quality is quality, and if we're not at that level, we're just not at that level. And I'm starting there because of the exploits with the 4x4 men. It is going to be challenging with our runners in the 45s. We're not even certain of a place in the finals.
And you're talking the 4x4, right?
The 4x4, yes.
Mm-hmm.
We're not going to be in contention for the final event until we get to where 3, if not all 4 of our runners are mid 44 or lower. That's where the world has reached. The standard has been lifted, and we just have to get with the times.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it will take a new crop of runners, or maybe these runners still have it in them to correct some things and to get there.
Yes.
We just have to keep encouraging them and supporting them. I think they gave it what they got, and nothing taken away from them, because we knew what their personal bests were going into the championship. So take nothing away from them. The standard is just beyond where they are at present.
Mm-hmm.
So I still want to say congratulations to the men for the job that they did.
Yeah.
When you have done your best, God is not asking for anything better than that.
Definitely.
So yeah, I think we did well enough to be satisfied and proud of our athletes representing us there. They did an awesome job.
Definitely.
Coach.
Yeah, man.
Jamaica have a problem.
Big problem.
A very, very big problem. I made this statement downstairs a while ago that for national trials, if everybody is healthy, the person that comes 8th at the Jamaica trials will run below 10:9.
Mm.
The 8th place finisher will run below 10:9. If everybody is healthy,
people
the
here,
Williams, the Liston, the twin turbos, the Jacksons, the big engine, Hira, the Janelle Simmons. If everybody is healthy,
people,
the 8th place finisher is running below 10:9.
People,
I'm not calling that race.
You hear what the goodly pastor saying, people. But guess what? Somebody is challenging you in the chat, that won't happen.
Mm-hmm.
Because sometimes the whole nerve-wracking thing can cause people to tie up and not execute, because the adrenaline and whatever is happening.
I'm going to educate that person in this response. Listen to these 8 names and tell me which of them are so inexperienced to be tied up because they're afraid of who's lined up beside them. Elaine Thompson-Hira, leading the ranks, double, fastest woman alive, over 100 meters.
People, listen to Pastor's 8,
Second fastest woman alive. Second fastest woman alive, over 200 meters. Sherika Jackson, fastest woman alive, over 200 meters. These are seasoned campaigners.
Two.
Okay. Twin turbos. Record holders at both junior level and senior level. Both of them running below 10:9s.
That's 4.
That's 4. Brianna Liston now joined the ranks below 11 seconds in early season. Brianna Williams is accustomed to running below 11 seconds and has been to multiple championships. I'm at 6, correct?
No, you're at 5. Yes, 6.
No, man, I said Williams.
Yeah.
I'm at 6.
Yes, Williams and Liston.
And Liston. There is Janelle Stimmett, correct? She has gotten a taste of what championship is. Okay. If you go with those 7.
No, you have to give me 8. Who you have picked?
No. I said I'm not calling that race. I'm telling you the person that comes 8, because for this 8th place, I'm going to reel off a multiple of names.
No, man, you have to tell me one. We don't want multiple. One.
No, coach.
All right, go on. Now you're 8. Go on. Sorry.
No, coach. For this 8th place, which is why I am not picking an 8 necessarily. I'm just saying the person in the chat that says people go and tie up, none of those 7 are so inexperienced to tie up. And I'm going to call some names now who are competition ready. We seem not to look at the athletes that we have. Kerika Hill, the hurdler. There is Kemba Nelson. There is Shania Douglas. They are the other two Williams that just ran the finals, the relay. That is 4 for the 8th spot. So I'm going 11 now. 11 athletes. Who else am I missing out?
Tell me them 4 there again. Tell me them 4 there again. You said
Kerika Hill.
Kerika Hill.
Shania. The 2 Williams. The Shania Douglas. The 2 Williams that just ran in the finals.
Jodine and Lavon.
That's 4.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And then you have Kemba Nelson. That's 12 athletes. That's 12 athletes to get 8 to the finals. None of those.
And you still leave out people, you know?
Of course, we leave out people.
But yeah, leave out people who are gonna make you over some of them what you call.
I began my statement by saying Jamaica is in a big problem.
And I agree.
This that I'm naming out now, is just in response to the
problem.
The person in the chat that you said was challenging me.
Okay.
Because none of those athletes, none of those 7 athletes that I called are not inexperienced. All of them are championship season. So I don't think nobody going to be afraid of nobody. Everybody's going out there to stake a claim. And when everything is on the line, there will be tears after the tape has been crossed. Well, because
Pastor, you have to have grief counsel then, you know. You have to carry grief counsel at trial.
Yes. They're going to have the whole university psychology department on call. Because if you run sub 10-9 and finish 8, what are you going to tell people say? People are going to run them personal best and don't make the team.
But somebody challenged you again, you know, Pastor, and said that the semi-final of death will have people running that time and not making it to the final.
That is why I didn't give you an 8 person. Because the semi-final of death can take out anybody. No, you see why I don't give it.
But Pastor, you know, I disagree with you though.
Go ahead.
I disagree that we're going to have a final in Jamaica where all 8 athletes will be running sub 10-8. I
never said sub 10-8, I said sub 10-9.
Sub 10-9. My apologies. Yes. Okay. Sub 10-9.
I am looking that all of the athletes, because I didn't even call what her name is that ran the 10-9-2 at Boys and Girls Shops.
Yeah, man, you call
Alana Reid. I didn't call Alana Reid. Everybody fit, coach. Everybody fit. Everybody's going to run their personal best.
I know. So you go past
that. No, me tell you.
But me tell you now. Me tell you now.
Okay.
Me hear you.
But I have said my say.
I know.
Said my say.
I know.
Yes.
So you go still enough. All right.
Mm-hmm.
People might be able to cruise through the first round and qualify to the semifinals. The difference is that the semifinal and the final is going to be high pressure, right? Especially the semifinals, very high pressure.
Yes.
The semifinal might run 6 o'clock, and the final is probably running 7:35 or
7:30, 8 o'clock. Yeah,
right.
An hour and a half or so later.
Or 2 hours, right?
4 and 45 minutes.
So. A lot of things can happen within that time. You also have to you also have to look at the energy exerted by these athletes in the semifinals, which is going to be very difficult, because if you are run for each final, you have to go press acceleration. You get what I'm saying? No.
Okay.
Not many athletes. Not many athletes. Let me finish. Let me finish then you ask. I just one more point, man. Okay. Not many athletes can actually run a PB. And let me make it carefully clear. In the semifinal, and come back in the final, come run a PB.
Come run a PB.
Right.
All right. So all right. So maybe it would have been safer for me to say the 8 that lines up would have run sub 10-9. Maybe they won't run sub 10-9 in the finals, but maybe to get to the finals, they have to run sub 10-9.
And it's not a have to, because remember, it's placing that gets you there too, you know. Remember, it's placing. No, it's not really time.
If you're going to be in the first 2, so let's say they're going to have 2 semifinals.
Right, so a top 3.
So a top 3 and then the fastest 2 finishes.
Right.
Yeah. So if you plan to be in the finals, you're gonna have to run below sub 10-9. That's all I'm saying. Nobody won't be able to walk the semifinal and get to the finals. This is a good problem to have. I'm just hoping that there are enough counselors to deal with the
and I agree with you. That's
heartbreaks.
But we have to lean on you to give support with some grief counselors from the church.
The churches have grief counselors. I hope the J3A's administration are listening to the program, and they can. I can literally tell them to lean on the Seventh-day Adventist Church. They have a lot of people that assist the governments in grief counseling. Yeah. Get them there, because this is going to be a cracker.
Yeah, man, it's going to be interesting.
And then my final point, in support of what I heard you saying earlier.
Yeah.
That world records follow the turbo twins. Or twin turbo, whichever way you want to. So I did type in. I'm not even sure if it's on your platform that I type in. If I am to think about the world record going, I would a Fitzgerald Jackson firing on all cylinders would trump everybody else. So I would go Sherika to Tina, to the best female curve runner we got, to Tia.
So who's the best curve runner we have?
The big engine, ETH. Nobody runs that 200-meter curve as silky as Elaine does. Nobody. So either that, or I wouldn't complain if somebody have a relay team line up with Elaine on anchor to catch anybody that feels that they have a right to be ahead of her when she gets the baton. But I wouldn't fight with them if they have Elaine on anchor. But if they have Elaine on anchor, I probably wouldn't. And I don't know how a fit Tia Clayton, how do you take her off a relay team?
Tina or Tia?
Either of them.
No, man, you can't take out them. I must reserve your run for them.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Because if I don't have Tia on anchor, I'm going to struggle where to put her. That's where she has shown that Tia is not going to get caught. And she has I've never seen her have to catch nobody. I'm sure Elaine can catch people. She just showed us that I'm back. I can walk past you. You know.
The first order you put in, me not a problem with that. But when you go try move it, when you go try shuffle with the twin them, me go fight.
No, I'm just saying. No, I'm just saying that for people who might think that our best bet is Elaine on anchor, I wouldn't fight with them, but then I would have a problem. Where do I put Tia? Because I'm not taking Tina off the back stretch. You know, the back stretch is not long enough for Tina.
She owned that right now.
She owned the back stretch. The back stretch is not long enough. I see that she hardly touch it, coach. People don't realize how limited time she spends on the turf, on the track. on that backstretch, you know, in the 2 races. You know?
No, a little bit of time, man. She don't spend no whole time.
She just a tap.
Very
She don't
efficient.
spend no time. Oh God, my God, man. She not staying on the surface. So, you know, just my 3 cents.
Yeah, man.
So I mean, you know.
Next time I bring dollars here, cents to a little bit.
you know, funny enough, you know. I have the whole of last week people are bothering me about. Yeah, sometimes you have sense on me. I tell them, say I rebuke them, you know, because tail and I make pants with good pocket again for your car. Metal in your pocket.
Yes.
So, and you catch me, you know.
Yeah, man. All right, Pastor. Big up yourself.
All right, so. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. But people, for me, I don't like when people ask for splits for 4x1. For me, and listen me carefully. If somebody else tell you about it, for me, Coach Minzy, I don't like to use splits to determine 4x1. Nah. You determine 4x1 by how fast the athletes are, how safe their hands are, which leg they're preferable, or they do well on and stuff like that. Me not use that. All right. But if Sherry can do the start, she got up on a curve too. So why people have problem with that? Huh? You're right. Who is that? Shans? I don't know why them not like third leg. You see, one time, let me tell you, you see the third leg I want great equalizer. Look on Prandini. Prandini and Kayla White and them people the US have been using over the years, you know. Because them a huggy curve, you know. I don't know why, you know, we don't like the curve thing, but I mean, probably because them have iPhone now and Android. Nobody no want to use BlackBerry curve again. Probably that is the problem. You see me? Probably that is the problem. Johan Blake on third leg. Fire! Yeah, man. Blazing it up. All right, we have a lady calling now. Welcome to the show. You're live.
Hello.
Good night. You're live on the coach's desk.
Oh. Good night, Coach.
How are you doing?
Oops. I'm not bad, thank you. I'm calling.
Oh, this Jules?
No.
Oh.
No. Let me turn. Oh.
How you doing?
Oh. Somebody else is talking.
No, are you at the feed where y'all listen to a song up? So turn it down.
There's a woman at it. You asked if it's Jewel or something. Oh, that's me.
Yeah, that's you.
Okay. Yes. Okay.
This serious.
Okay. I'm so sorry. The voice didn't sound like me. Well, what I'm calling about is I find that Jamaicans on a whole, or because I hear the commentary, put down the athletes, not realizing they have been working for hours, days, months, years to get to do their best. They wouldn't go on the world stage or any stage, the Jamaican stage or the world stage, to do badly. I wonder if we can turn it around as Jamaicans and just start celebrating the fact that they have put our name, their name, the country's name on the world stage. By beating them down and criticizing, do you think that helps you? Say somebody was doing it to you. You wouldn't feel good. It wouldn't motivate you. And if we want our athletes or even our children to do well, we don't beat them down. We need to stop this slavery mentality. So if I curse you, you will, I suppose, it's reverse psychology.
Hold on. When you heard that about beating down, were you watching the stream from the start? There is no time on this stream.
I'm not talking about your show.
Huh?
I'm not talking about your show.
But what
I'm not talking
what
about
do you
your
call
case
beating
in
down though?
general.
What do you call beating down
Because
though?
okay, here's where I'm going to. Remember when you saying, I think it was on Asafa's show, and he said when he flubbed something, he didn't do something, and the crowd gave him a hard time. Usain Bolt, that has broken so many records that still are now unbroken. What I'm saying is that they beat up Asafa too. They beat up other people, meaning they need to put more positive out there. People don't train and go through pain and go through missing certain things that they would have loved to be doing instead of training to go on and do badly.
But
All I'm asking people to
what are
do.
you talking about now? Which the
Okay,
latest is the world relays. You hear anybody talking down anyone?
no, but people, some people were criticizing what's her name, the 20-year-old young lady that just joined the Jamaican senior team, Lavernia Williams. Yes. What I'm saying is, even if it's just one person they criticize, it demoralizes the group. When you do study behavior.
But let me ask you
when
before you go there about the studying of behavior. Do you believe that there is constructive criticism?
Oh, there's a place for that.
Okay.
But I'm saying
that's not what you have heard.
And wasn't. Pardon me?
That's not what you have heard. Constructive criticism.
Sometimes they go a little too far, because people are human.
Mm-hmm.
This young lady, she's only 20. This is the first time she's been on such a large stage. Because I just recently saw her a few months ago. I didn't even know about her in high school. And I watch track and field all the time. I live in YouTube and watch more things than I watch in America. So I live in Jamaica, basically, through YouTube. So this young lady just got on the world stage, and to start picking certain things when she slipped, because I watched it and I watched it and I watched it over and over. She slipped. It's human. Just the fact that she recovered, she self-corrected, and she got the baton to Elaine in time to be close to the Canadian woman. And then Elaine overtook her, which tells me she wasn't that far off. She self-corrected. Give her kudos for that.
Yeah, but I said that on.
I'm not talking about you. I'm just talking about people. And it wasn't even on your show. I'm just talking about human beings. We need to just big up the people then. Let them realize all the stuff I've gone through. Training in the rain, training here. I can't eat certain foods because I need to keep my weight down. All of those things are sacrifices. Dig them up, man.
Is it a sacrifice though? Is it a sacrifice though when it is your job?
Or yes, you make sacrifice. Sometimes you have to do.
Or is it your duty?
It's a regular job.
Isn't no, I want you to understand the question I'm asking. You said that the athletes they can't eat certain thing and they can't do certain thing. Is that really a sacrifice, or it is their duty so that they can perform a particular way?
It's a regimen that they have committed themselves to participate in, and in order to get to be at the elite level, yes, but it is still a human investment that they're making. They're investing in the fact that I want to excel at my passion. I want my family and my friends and my country and my teammates to want me in the team. They wouldn't be indicating, this person makes too many mistakes. This person, if we celebrate them more, I don't mean we must go overboard, but give them enough to realize you have done enough to make the world see that we are exceptional. We are beyond exceptional.
Maureen, if this stream wasn't doing that, and what if Lavanya was watching this stream now and hear you talking about this?
she would at least say, at least somebody is making the public aware. I'm responding to not things that are happening on your show. I'm just responding to Jamaicans in general. Yes, your show. This is you're dealing with the current relays. But all I'm saying is, when we start picking and nitpicking and picking and picking, yes, there's a room for constructive criticism.
Mm-hmm.
However, we must put more of we need to reward them, as they say, encouragement sweetens labor.
Mm-hmm.
So by doing that, the person will then realize, yeah, they said I could have done this, I should have turned this. That is part of the coach's job and her responsibility to carry it through. It's not our job to be beating down the person. We need to be celebrating, because they made us feel bigger than even the people in Botswana, because we don't have diamonds and all those fabulous things to pump money into track and field. We live on a shoestring budget as far as those young people are concerned. Yeah, they don't get much from the J3A, and I don't think they get a lot of sponsorship. I mean, the average person you might see, many of them don't have those big contracts like a Shellian. So they have put their soul on the line to represent themselves and Jamaica. So celebrate them, no man. Let's give them flowers before them dead. Although these are people in their 20s and so on, just celebrate them, because I think we need to not be so critical of humans, because we too would be crushed for some of the things I see and hear they do. Not about the relays this relay just went, but just in general. So please, Jamaica, just give them flowers, because they have made us proud. And to go break 2 world records and then come up with 2 gold and a silver. And we are this big compared to the other people who were there, Spain and Germany and the Netherlands and America. Come on, we are supreme. And we need to remember that. And we need to walk and talk and big up the people them, because they have put us on the map. Anywhere we go in the world, them know Jamaica. You might not know the name of these young people them, but them know. So we're just adding to the line of a Usain and a Shelley and a Elaine and all the people who went ahead. So please, Jamaica, just give these young people a little thumbs up. Don't beat them down so much. They might try them best. They wouldn't go out there and make a fool of themselves if they know they weren't. So that's all I basically want to say. But it has nothing to do with the relays specifically, just generally. We as Jamaicans, and I might be guilty too, we as Jamaicans need to just praise them a little bit more. As I said, encouragement sweetens labor. Even the ones who didn't win, the men 4x4 and the ladies 4x4. Please, just be kind. Just be kind. Too much wrongness are going on in the world, and we need to turn it around and make it fashionable to not say Jamaicans often do this. No, let us start being positive, because it helps nobody's well-being. And that's about it.
All right.
I hope I didn't, it wasn't against your show. It had nothing to do with what is happening now. I'm just saying, let us all start turning it around and being kinder. That's basically all. Because the world is in a bad shape right now. So we need to be kind to each other. And in turn, we will get some of that kindness back. Because one feels good when you're kind to other people. You end up with a smile on your face. And it's good mental health when you do those things. That's basically what I want to say. Just be kinder.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
I like the message, but boy, I wonder if the timing is just off, because it wasn't happening, and we were on a little vibe, and then But I get the message. I didn't
mean to bring your show down. I just thought about it, and I said, see, we're on a high right now. Let's keep it going. Let's keep this positive energy going, because they made us proud.
Yeah,
So
because I did not
them.
hear or see anybody talking bad about the young lady. I've heard people making critical
They
analysis
were
of,
saying she was behind, and that is why this. But it was
but
probably on other shows.
but Maureen,
But it was not your show.
you have to understand, the message that you just gave is a great message, But you have to understand fans, And this is not only for Jamaicans. The fans, no matter what you say, fans always want to see seamless performances. Fans always want to see everything perfect, even when the athletes are prone to make mistakes sometimes. It is just what it is. The diversity of fans will allow some people to say this and say that, some people to be a little bit harsher in their criticism. I for one understand that, but I get the point that you're making, and I hope that it reached to the ears of the people that need to hear that. They need to be a little bit more, refined and positive in their discourse in regards to the athletes. All right.
Yeah, the world is crazy right now. People are killing. I see school kids killing each other. People, it makes no sense. When I look and I even see how many accidents are happening, I said, what is causing this madness where people don't even care for their own life? So all I'm saying is something is wrong when you see a country, and I can only talk about Jamaica because I only deal with Jamaicanness. I can beg Jamaicans, just calm down, slow down, because I think some of all of this animosity and the shooting and the stabbing of kids and beating each other until somebody dies, it's coming from a place of pain and anger, and you take it out on those poor people who was trained for how many years. Please, just be kind. That is a theme of my message. It has nothing to do with your particular show, and maybe I shouldn't even have called, but I just I'm sitting here watching and listening, and I listen to your show all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just saying, Jamaica, keep this going. Keep this beautiful, wonderful sense of joy. So it's spread from one person to the other, because Jamaica can't continue the way we see people are get killed down there. No, it can't. It is madness. And the accidents tell me something else is going on. People don't even care that they die in a silly car accident. It don't make any sense. So it tells me there's a thing going on that where people are not valuing themselves. And so because like and value you go fling it on the other person. You're not gonna value them either. So please, let's float on this high. Let us be happy on this high we have now, because Jamaica is bigger than even some of the bigger countries, because we go there and we put on the best shot. Please, Jamaica.
All right.
Please.
Thank you for the call.
Thank you. And I'm sorry I put a cramp on your show. I didn't mean to. Please forgive me.
All right. No problem, man. The message probably have to go out, but we thank you for the call. All right.
Okay. Good night. Man. Take care of yourself. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
All right. The person that was calling in, you can call back. All right, I'm going to call the person, because the person now call back. Let me see if the person can answer. Welcome to the show.
Hi, Coach.
Good night.
Good. I'm laughing because I never did a call for nothing, I just try call to see if the next call.
Huh? Oh, yeah.
I was.
You know you're bad, though. You know you're bad, though.
Well, good evening, everyone. You know, I did not call it for nothing. I'm sorry. My apologies.
So you don't want to say nothing about the performance today?
I don't know what to say. I love the performance. I absolutely love the performance. I'm still on a high. I don't know. I'm just happy about it. I didn't get to watch it live. I watched it after. So,
Yeah.
I'm checking in because I love the energy. I feel like Jamaica is just soaring, and I love that. So, but me I laugh because I really did just a call so that somebody else can call him. I think it did not kick off the.
You're too bad. Anyways, big up yourself.
Good night.
Good night. People, this was in the call I tried a while ago. Boy, me I tell you. I saw it did serious. Jules, can lift up back your show, Jules. And our next caller. We still have the phone line open up. Yeah, me get through off for real people because yeah, man, it was informative, Lisa. That's what I said. The message was received, but I'm wondering if the timing, because at no point, and I heard her, she was saying that it has nothing to do with this show, but the timing was still off. Right? Because we weren't really on that trajectory. We were, even if we were criticizing, it wasn't bashing and kneeling to the cross. You get me? And we and Pastor did have a nice little convo and things. So it did kind of, after Pastor's call, it just threw it up. Even though me get the message. You see me? Patient. So that one of my good trait though. Yeah, man, me have whole of patience. Carla, welcome to the show.
Hi, Coach. How you doing?
Boy, I don't know what to say.
It's my daughter. Ring your number, you know.
Yeah?
Yes, she did.
So she don't want to talk to me?
Yeah, she wants to say hi. She's afraid, I guess.
All right.
But Coach, you don't know my voice by now. I thought you knew my voice.
No, you're and the lady sound similar just now.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think so. Anyways, congratulations to my team. My 4x1 mixed, my 4x1 female. It was great. I was on a high. I was in church. Honestly, God forgive me. I was in church today when the whole thing was going on, and I put the thing on and was watching some of it, and I said, "Dear Lord, please forgive me, but I just need to see what it is to hear something that was going on." But I really enjoyed it, and I am on a high. Whatever happened with the what's the name? The 4x4 female. In that I'm not too perturbed, honestly. I know we have the legs, I know we have the ladies to do it. And whenever they can make themselves, they can avail themselves for this to happen, then I know we will do well. And for the males, I realized that something was a little off with what's his name again, who trains at races. What's his name again? He ran the what's the young man's name again? Oh my gosh.
Which race him run?
The 4x4 male. The 4x4.
2 racers per a matter of fact, 3 racers person.
3 races. Javon Powell. Yes, him. I think he's a little he's I don't know if he was hurt and getting back to normality. I don't know. But I think he's not running the way I know that he can. But on a whole, I guess they'll do. I guess they will try and
remember if you keep it positive,
Yes, keep it. Yes. Me, I will keep it positive, and I hope they also will try and do the best they can. All right, for us. But trust me, me start to understand what the lady was saying. I do. As I said before, when we try to make criticism, we try to make it constructive. So I just that shall try to say.
Yeah, man.
But Lavanya, man, trust me, Lavanya. Every time I see that little girl run,
no man,
she reminds me of Michael.
She's a big girl, man. Not a little girl. Man.
That young miss. Anytime I see her running, she reminds me of Michael. It remind you of his this power, his speed, the way he takes on that leg. She always reminds me of him, and I think she'll do very well. I think she'll do well with a little practice and all the things that they need, more maturity, experience, and that's how she's gonna garner experience when she, competes. Yeah, and so I know she will do well. No, she will do well. Me just love all of my athletes. Them, trust me, they make me feel good.
Definitely.
Every time I always do that. I have to give a word of prayer because I know that God will help them. Elaine is back, and I don't know how to explain it, but I know I really feel good seeing her back on the field. When I saw her took that baton and she sped off, trust me, I said, my God, this girl is in the reverse. That's what I was saying,
Yeah.
But I know they did well. They did perfectly well. And I really hope that what's keeping again in September?
Ultimate.
The world.
Ultimate.
Right. I hope, and I know we will do. Not hope, and I know that we will do well.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
All right. Big up yourself, Jules. Thanks for calling in.
Big up you too, and big up your program. I tell you, I always love listening to you. You just give me a different high. You give me a different high. I just want to every time something comes on, I say, me have to go listen to coach. Me have to listen to coach. Me just have to, you just give something, you just give me that little topping on it, that little topping,
That little topping. Oh, that sounds
that little topping. You're like an icing. You're like an icing on the cake.
Icing melt quick,
The icing, no man, icing don't melt. Frost melts.
And
not icing.
if you put on the icing, it will melt, man. If you heat catch it, it will melt.
If you put it in the sun. But anyway, do enjoy the rest of your evening and do have a wonderful night. Go. Bye-bye.
Right. Big up yourself. All right, so that's Jules. Big up yourself. Somebody else did a call in, man. I call about the person. And see who this I got call now. I don't know who this, Let me call and see. I'm going to mute. Oh, the person there on the next call. All right. Somebody I request Jules to call back, say, hey, with that, easy, easy, with that. Yeah, I request Jules to call back. Jules said me had the icing, ja. Icing sweet still, You're live on the coach's desk. Welcome.
Love coach,
Big up yourself. I'm live.
Why may I drive almost one lady put me asleep, brother. I mean I drive Vegas, I got Colorado, that's a truck, yeah. Sleep me almost asleep. Anyway, me I say coach, I love to race them. And I race them disappointment. But guess what? Once me send route na upon it, me alright. But other than that, everything go good.
You have to keep it positive, man. You can't dismiss any route, man. Miss any route.
Me not say no me send route, me not call nobody name. Me not call nobody, me send route.
A track fans they know who you talk.
Okay. Yeah, man, once I but me like you, but I'm glad I'm not serious wrong with Elaine, but the 1090, the 1092, they let me know, so boy, should have back on farm, but I'm glad I'm not injured or anything.
Yeah.
But when I zoom up when I picture them, my left ankle on my heel kind of looks swell. When I zoom up when I picture them, so I don't know if she have no blister or anything, but other than that, everything good. Yeah, understand? So, hold on there. So, what happened to racers, 400 runner them, where all of them be going? What happened to all night? What going with them?
Them did that 3 racers, man, run pan it, the 4x4, and then 1 run pan the mixed relay.
Oh, mixed relay. Okay.
Antonio did the pan the mixed relay. Bembridge, Powell, and And the next youth there, when name Raheem Hales, they are from racers.
Right. Yeah. But with clear now, being that the fact that a 400 she can run the four, but if but I rest to make sure run yesterday, but I rather make sure run today rather than yesterday. You understand?
So
who put Summons or one of them in a Summons?
No man, them I think them select the four of them did want to run the mixed relay because them want the qualification for ultimate, you know. So them just go with that set team there. And then them put Cheyenne over there. You notice them they're not switch out nobody from the mix to the regular four. Because them just go for the mix relay because them want got the ultimate, I believe. Because remember the ultimate come with money, you know.
Yeah. So they want the money. Okay. That makes sense. But you know, I want to say, you know, and to my girl, let's go Rossi's where we go William. It's a good thing. Let me just make sure that I discourage her and take her for a team because you know there's a broker, you know, cause you want her back for 20, you want her for PHing, and you want her later. Cause most of the team them are going now, and them are young one are coming in right now. So second half, and put could have put Smith, could have put anybody there, could have put Bashir. That discourage her, and that's why I make it feel like she not do good. But she do damn good. She just have to stumble and slip, but she compose herself and come back to farm. You understand? So Mono take her up and she do good too. So I find a girl like that, I run a chance, I know her from Sophie before she start go with her name. You understand? So she do good. PAP first. Think this is her first in a team.
Yeah,
she do good, but not a problem with the whole thing, you understand? So I want when I so my gonna try and then go London or some course for them and lead them up go try qualify back.
we don't know yet what them are gonna do. We have to just watch and see what J3 are gonna do. And that's how we're gonna get the information. But basically the Commonwealth is not a part of it, so it can't happen.
Because it's a different thing that I just want with the woman 4x1 I just one thing with a look out for. But I'll try to see if I could get back a brain at Elaine like the last time. I just that me to do anything rest after the stuff.
Okay.
They have a way. You know, but I just only that me to look out for. Alright, then we link here.
Yeah man, big up. Alright. So somebody said in the chat say me owe J3 an apology. On what charges the person will write that? On what charge? Tell me why you think me or why do you think I need to apologize? Did I disrespect the J3 to apologize to them? Or you just come to the show or may I big up the whole management? Cha-cha. You're not easy in objectivity. We still have to take a few more calls than the people. Big up to Maureen same way, you know. Yeah, man, we have to big up Maureen, man. Let me tell you, Maureen talk truth, people. Don't get me wrong, you know. They only make me I go talk my mind. Me just say the time in the off, you see it. But I really think she'll talk. But you see, when we have these conversations and me ask the questions, them, it's a conversation, you know, it's not a monologue, you know, it's a dialogue. So I ask questions because I want to have a balance in the conversation. So when me ask her the question, it's not like I was stopping her from talking. More of ask her the questions them. You see me I say because fans will always be fans, and that is the truth of the matter. Some people just get dark and fool when them see an athlete make a little fingernail strip a problem or an error. Wanting of a better term. Seeing? So that is that. So a conversation me have. Me did beat them. Me did beat. Wanna remind me the people. Me did beat J3 when before World Relays. Did I? You know, so I've always been saying that paychecks. You see, once you're an athlete, I mean, not talk about who in the public. Cause let me tell you this. You see, sometimes I post some things on Facebook, and people them go for me. Then go for me. Seeing? So I know when it comes on to certain things, all me just don't respond to them. You get what I say? And sometimes people misunderstand what you're saying. Sometimes them give some response that is very off topic. You get what I say? So once you're an athlete, once you have a fan base, there's never going to be 100% time when the fan base is going to be 100% positive. If anybody can tell me the sport will do that, let me know. Anybody can tell me the sport will do that, just let me know. Just let me know. See? That's all I want to know. And I'm not saying it is right, but that is the nature of fans. Fans are going to curse and argue. Sometimes they don't mean nothing, you know. If they see them in a real life, and they see them think they're going to display, you know. No. Different personality. And just my personality not change. Yeah, man. Remain. What that? Curling. What is curling, Tuffy Rudy? Let me take off this, because nobody now call it. To hot up my ears. Yeah, me can't remember me beating the J3s when the team pick. No, so I don't know nothing about that. You never beat J3, you ask for them to address the public. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember that video there. People misunderstand that video there too, you know. I was talking based on what came out, and then I was saying, no, this is not right. I don't believe that this is right. J3s only need to put out a press release. And the people then put out the press release. That's not beating. I mean, I say, Oblique, the world champion. Nah, man, if I that for go on for Oblique, do something for Oblique, man. And then me still I say, this doesn't sound like a real thing. No, sir. And I'm happy that they put out the press release. And you know, so even putting out the press release, people still beat them. Boy, I mean, I tell you, see, when you always do wrong, all when you do right, you know. I'm going to tell you, no, me and nobody in the J3 is at loggerheads. None. I think there's mutual respect, but then just not coming on my platform for an interview. It's just that. Remember, you know, a lot of people think this space here is hostile, you know, because I ask questions. Me love ask questions. Me ask a ton load of questions. You see me? Who me ban from a channel? How me ban again? Bam, big up yourself in a Bam Sports. Who me ban objectivity? What you tell me say now? Me ban people? Me not remember. Oh, yes. No, me not ban him from the channel. Me tell him say enough call back my phone. That's all me tell him say. Me not ban him. He can't come in a chat and talk, man. I did not ban him. I tell him don't call back my phone. Because he was disrespectful. And the pastor, which pastor? No, I'm not ban nobody, man. I'm not start there something there, man. Then the pastor just called in a while ago. A pastor just called in a while ago, you know. Yeah, me tell him don't call in again. Yeah, because if a man go disrespect me, you know, make the sense in call my phone for talk in a public again, for disrespect me again. Now, so you're not get a second chance. You're not getting a second opportunity for that. When I run them joke there. But pastor call in already. Pastor just call in, man. Me no ban no pastor, man. I can't ban the pastor them on the show. No, we not do that. The phone line is open to everybody except that such man. That is true. That is true, Olive. Sometimes when the fans them behave somewhere, passion still, you know. I tell us fans can't hear me, man. Today they will cuss you and tomorrow they might cheer for you. Why she take it in her right hand and then switch it to her left hand? Because the final leg runner should take the baton in their left hand. She fi actually run it with her in her left hand, but because she comfortable with it in her right hand, she switch it. I saw a thing set, man. I saw tracks go on ankle. You never see Bolt always do it, burn, man. You never see Bolt do it. A Bolt signature that, you know. It's not one of the best things to do. Sherry can do it too. I don't know if it is one of the best things to do. I think probably it's a Jamaica thing. I don't know. That seems to be the Jamaica problem. Yeah, see me I say, I see something objectivity I say. If you are right, and even the relays that you do, the 4x4, if you notice they collect it in their left hand and they put it in their right hand. There's something about having the baton in your right hand, give you the balance, especially even if you're a lefty, you normally switch it to your right hand. I don't know. And when we are coach people like that, we tell them to. Once you get it in your face, the inside of the track, once you get it in your left hand, you collect it so. Come in your screen. Now between that space here, and then you switch it to your right hand. Boom. You're gone. Especially when you have the 4x4. If you're right, you should do first. No, not necessarily track here. Not necessarily, because you have to go learn to use your, if you're a lefty and you're on third leg, you have to learn to use your right hand. If you're a lefty and you use your and you do first leg, you have to learn to use your right hand. It's just as simple as that. T-Mal, we know that. We know that. You're late for your show, man. T-Mal, we know that long time. That's the first thing we say on the show. Yeah, I believe it costs time to do the switch, yes. I believe so. Because if you are going to switch, why not just collect it in your right hand? You see it? But you see, the female team might be in a better position than the male team, you know. That might be a difference. So probably the male team are going, the female might be in there because of time, the world ranking, hopefully. That is the right thing to do, Langsley, Pastor. Where's that, Joel? Elaine switches so quick you never even notice. Yes, Shelly retire. Hey, don't make them picture there where Shelly post fool on here. Shelly still in retirement, man. Don't get overly exuberant because you see Shelly post pictures. Nah. Yeah, Sherika do it that way there for sure. But interestingly, you know, when Sherika was in high school, the same thing she do and she run on people, so I don't know. Alicine, big up yourself. Yeah. Anyways, 2 hours on the clock now, 2 hours, 1 minute. We're going to shut down the show, you know. Respect to everybody. Changing the button is not an issue. Yes, slowing down to change it is an issue, Rob Smith. Sherika does slow down to change it if you watch her races. No, Shelly not pulling off no Felix. Shelly is Shelly. So she not have to pull off no Felix. Shelly is good where she's at. No coming out on a retirement, something for Shelly. Me, I will block the lane if that happen. Not running. Me, I go block the lane. Some people switch it quicker than some, Rob Smith. We specifically say comfort and we say Sherika, slow down for do it. And that's why we're talking about it, because the person asks why Elaine do it. Why collect it in your left hand if you're going to switch it to your right hand? And I have to tell the person that is what the anchor leg does. Collect in their left hand. Some people switch it because they want comfort. When you come up and talk about the same thing we explained already, you're late for class, man. There's not going to be no migraine for selecting. When you have a championship, there can't be any migraine. You run top 3, boom, you secure your spot. You see me? If Shelly come out of retirement, me I block the lane. You know just hear me say, me I block the lane. She not running. It's not happening. No, you're not holding me accountable. Jules is here. Don't worry about that. Me no want you hold me accountable. Jules is here. Because you just come on a deep up in an argument. Jules is here. Hey, Joe, me say, Shelly, if you are listening, me I tell you, if you come out of retirement, me I block the lane. It's like how them block the road. Nah, yeah, man, you can't run. Me I hold on by your spikes. You can't go out there. Me I take away your bag. Hey, thank you for reminding me, Carmelita. Me I write some other things. Me I got deal with them something there first before me touch back. But thanks for something there. No, man, we not business with our Sanally. We not business with her. Yeah, man, me a block your road, man. She can't drive out her house, but she a gone on training and no practice. No, can't happen. Anyways, we there so I ramble for 4 minutes. So we say 201, now at 205. Big up on yourself, people. Hopefully, if anything come up, we'll have a hear from it throughout the week. If nothing not come up, you're not hear from me. But people, if you have not followed me on Facebook, you need to do so. A lot of times, me drop all of the info them over there. So before our Instagram, most times we drop the info over there before me put it on YouTube. Seeing? So big up on yourself again. Stay safe. Big up all the callers them. Big up Maureen. Big up Bertha Yardi. Big up Trey. Big up Will Scarlin. Big up the one and only Jules. You see it? Jules make our daughter ring the number. But anyways, big up Jules' daughter too. Big up to big up to Daniel, she calling. I try cut off Miss Maureen. But yeah, man, big up everybody. I trust that you'll have a wonderful week. Oh, Objectivity calling to. Big up yourself, Objectivity. Pastor calling to. Yeah, Pastor, big up yourself. I say enough of call name, you know. Because that will always happen. Anyways, big up Manu for kick over Liverpool. Seeing? Yeah, man, Liverpool. We kick out them teeth. Everybody a ball. Leighton Levy. Liverpool. Liverpool. Anyways, big up on yourself. On you don't know, say we banter with football, you know. Yeah, man, big up Jules' daughter. Everybody have a wonderful week. Stay safe. Stay out of trouble. Do the right thing all the time. Me nah big up such side, Sanally. What you talk, man? We nah big up no side. You notice me say man you. What you talk about, man? We nah big up such side. Stay safe, people. Do the right thing. If you're crossing the road, look left and right. Don't look up and down. Here. Oh, Kayla calling to. Big up yourself, Kayla. Kayla calling to. I'm forget Kayla. Kayla, big up yourself. Yeah. Yeah, man. Liverpool get kicked out. Yeah. Lisa, big up yourself. Watch out, my storage are full up and now it tell me say me I talk too much, so I'm come off. Alright, people, big up. Stay safe again, like me say. Until next time, I give you a little style and flavor. You don't know it go.
Your style and your flavor make the city rock. They must say the season come out with a bang. Coach Minzy, best round here. Remember that.